Just how easy can your Yamaha dealer put you on a new Yamaha? That easy. Can-do financing for a limited time only at your local Yamaha dealer.
Welcome back. I'm Larry Myers. With me, Dave Despain. We're in Jack Murphy Stadium, San Diego, California. The Camel Supercross Series, round 3. We've gone through the qualifying rounds, the semis, and the last chance qualifier. On the line, the 125cc main event. Now, these are the youngsters. We call them the farm leagues, if you will, of Supercross. The gate has been dropped. The main event is underway, and a back marker down toward the rear of the pack. He'll not be a factor in this one. Ty Davis out in front. He's number 26 out of Hesperia, California. Behind him, the rest of the field starting to stretch it out just a little bit. Among them, Steve Lamson, Mike Young, Kyle Lewis, Jeremy McGrath, Michael Craig, Buddy Antunez. As this race unfolds, we'll be able to take a look at the individual styles and performances of most of those riders. Right now, it's Steve Lamson, number 29, chasing the likes of Ty Davis, number 26. And there's Davis. He's opened up quite a lead already.
Nice to get the gate because you got an open racetrack in front of you. You can pick your line. Lamson has somebody to shoot at now. The rest of these guys are in a dogfight. Number 60 is Antunez. He got a very bad start. Got pushed out into the hay bales. He's back in traffic about 5th or 6th, but he is your series point leader as he goes after Michael Craig. Craig, remember, won the series opener in Anaheim, California.
Now, these bikes are just 1/2 the size of the 250 main that will be coming up very shortly. That's the Camel Supercross National Championship class. The 125s, though, give up nothing when it comes to courage, to guts, and actually lap times on the track. They're able to get in and out of the corners faster than the 250s, and they just give up nothing.
Well, we give up nothing in terms of competition either. Great race here. Your last 2 winners, number 36, Jeff Emig, won in Houston. Number 43, Michael Craig, won the opener in Anaheim. And you'll just get occasional glimpses of the guy chasing them. That is Buddy Antunez on the yellow number 60 Suzuki. And he's your series point leader on the basis of 2 consistent finishes. So 3 of the top guns in this series are all bunched up in a battle right now, I believe, for 5th, 6th, and 7th spot.
There's your leader, Ty Davis, number 26, out of Hesperia, California. This is easily Davis's best ride to date. Now, he did not get the hole shots in the previous 2 races, Anaheim and Houston, that he experienced here today. And as we have talked many, many times, the start, the hole shot, as we call it in Supercross competition, is everything. Lamson, number 29, aboard that Suzuki, is a second-year pro. He came on strong the latter part of 1989, and he's made his presence felt out here among the 125s.
He's feeling some pressure now as Jeremy McGrath has moved his Kawasaki up into 3rd. Pretty equidistant spacing. There is McGrath running in that 3rd spot and trying to close in on Lamson as Davis tries to stretch the lead up front.
And here comes Ty Davis off that big double jump right behind him, the number 29 motor riding in the amateur rank. In fact, the last race he rode as an amateur at the Loretta Lynn Amateur National Outdoor Championships, he won. So he made the conversion from amateur into pro and has done extremely well, and now making his presence felt in Supercross. But Ty Davis right now is running away from the rest of the field.
I'm very impressed. The kid ran 4th in the opener and came back to 2nd in Houston, so he's a championship contender, and he has just taken this race by the throat, never looked back. He's not always in total control. You saw the little bobble there going into that tabletop, but he has managed to maintain good line and not be rattled by the approach of Lamson and McGrath running 2nd and 3rd. In other words, he's running his race. Let everybody else worry about what they're going to do.
Just 1 year ago, Ty Davis, number 26, wore the yellow and blue of Team Suzuki, switching in the offseason to Honda. Apparently not taking too long to get used to that motorcycle.
Now you make a good point, Larry. He's got a built-in excuse. If he doesn't do well for the first half of the season, he can blame it on the transition to the new bike.
We hear that on occasion. A guy that doesn't do well says, well, I'm getting used to the bike. Watch my smoke in the second half of the year. Some other guy jumps on the same motorcycle off another brand, and he says, this is the greatest mount that I've ever been on. I've not had any trouble switching. So I guess you're right. It's a ready-made excuse.
Let's go back and touch base with the Kawasaki riders. 43 is Michael Craig. Number 90 is Kyle Lewis. He has replaced Kawasaki rider Jeff Emig in what was a teammate battle for 4th. It's still teammates, it's still 4th, but it's Lewis in the middle of it now, and he's putting pretty good pressure on Mike Craig. Craig has not been able to make any moves toward the front.
The pressure is the key. That's what Lewis would like to do. Pressure, pressure, pressure. If he can pressure a mistake out of number 43, Mike Craig, then the job will have been done for him. He will not have to take an unnecessary chance in making the pass. Meanwhile, up front, taking no chances, but getting around the track just as smoothly and as quickly as he possibly can, Ty Davis. And we see Lamson now starting to close just slightly.
He's showing him a wheel now and then, and that's good. That's what he needs to do, is let Ty Davis know that he's there. Get that wheel up alongside, even rev the engine a little bit going into the corner. Just make some noise, make some fuss. Let him know that he's not out on a Sunday cruise right here. What's happening is Davis is taking it all in stride. He's not letting it rattle him. See how smooth he is over that tabletop?
Now, Lamson has had the opportunity for the past several laps to study the lines of Ty Davis, and he's using those lines. You're never going to make the pass if you follow the guy in front of you, and that's a trap that many younger riders fall into. They see the guy in front of them going faster, they pick up his lines and stick with him, and that will not get you the pass.
What you want to do is use his good lines to gain on and try to do what he's doing right to get close. But then when you get close, you got to get off his rear wheel. You got to start doing something. You got to start creating some action. And the problem for Lamson is as soon as he gets close, Davis looks back, gasses it up, and says goodbye.
He has complete control of the race. And we'll be back with more 125cc racing right after this.